Good against.
What you gonna do?
The bottom of the map we have our pink Zerg. It is DJ's Omee.
In the top left, Thaw is here. The Green Terran, Day 9 Ladder Clan's DaveSprite.
So I'm guessing he wants to go mech.
I don't know.
I kind of hope he wants to go mech after saying that, because I like mech. I don't get to see mech very much.
I love mech. If I knew how to do it as a Terran, I would.
Although I do remember Omee actually saying earlier that he's been facing a lot of mech players, and he would not be too upset to run into that, I don't think.
Yeah, maybe he's a little bit better practice now that that's the case.
Hashtag Hellbats all day, every day.
All day, every day.
Is there actually a character limit on hashtags?
On hashtags? Actually, I don't know.
Is it just the physical limit of the tweet?
It might just be... might just be the tweet, actually, because you can insert links now, too, and it seems to parse them. Makes for longer tweets that can also include links at the end.
Whoa.
Yeah, I have to check it out. The counter changes whenever I paste a link, so it's kind of interesting.
It would actually be kind of interesting, I think, to see if there's any trending tweets that have ever been the total size of a tweet. Like literally just hashtag and 139 more characters.
I don't know.
I doubt it.
Call it some Twitter science there.
But it would be interesting nonetheless. Yeah, I think.
And ZRQ, as far as I know, there is no way to disable it by default. Thank you.
The observer menu? Control Shift O. Yeah, no. I don't think there is either. Unless, of course, you could make an interface with nothing on it.
You could.
So you could do that.
Hacking the game hard would be a little difficult. Well, no, it is a user interface now that I think about it.
But,
Alright. Yellow Reaper. Or no, Green Reaper with yellow stars on the way across the map here.
Those things are, like, they really make him stand out in a crowd, you know?
They do. He's feeling very, very classy right now.
You always know when the Reaper shows up at the party. You can see him halfway across the room. He's got this glowing arm thing going on. He's on a jetpack. All the Marines are like, oh, it's that guy again.
My jetpack's bringing all the girls to the yard. Damn right, they're better than yours.
So 2 workers in gas, 1 worker in gas, wandering way after the Reaper shows up. Doesn't attempt to do any damage with it, just runs it back out immediately.
Yeah, it looks like he was just checking on the spawning pool, which he can see is up now. Lings are out. Moving into expand.
You know, I gotta say, if you're not too confident in your control, getting it back home, making sure you keep it alive, I'm definitely more of a fan of that. You know, if there is some kind of attack coming your way, which there is, this is not a bad choice at all. Very large ramp, though, so I understand Omee's decision to attack here. It's going to be very difficult to get a wall up in time. You might be able to get some interesting amount of damage done. Yeah, won't kill the command center. That will lift off.
2 Reapers are all that stands between these lings. Can be taken care of effectively if marked well.
Still going to take a bit. He will probably lose at least 1 supply depot in the process. Yeah, he's going to either be forced to cancel that one and lose the next one. He's going to lose 1 SCV. And we have a couple Hellions building up top. More Lings running across the map. But we have, once the Hellions are out, though, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for this kid.
Speed is up now, but this is going to make it...
Oh! No! Caught the Reapers! This is a really tough situation for DaveSprite now. Just going to move that up top. Thinking about attacking with the Hellions and taking back off.
Hellions coming down, realizing that's not a good idea, and running back up behind the wall.
So do you know what the critical number for Hellions is to break into something like this?
Through the Lings?
Is it something like maybe 6 or 8, I'm thinking?
Probably. If you want to get into one-shots,
He might need to. those banelings being morphed down there.
Yeah, I don't know
Here
if
they
this
come.
is...
Whoa,
Ooh,
finds it.
nice catch.
Actually doesn't do anything to them yet. Nice. And he can actually just rebuild the wall. Unfortunately, he's kind of sitting on it, though. Lings get in. And kills off the baneling before it hurts anything. Needs to run forward and clean up the rest of this, though.
Yep.
And, you know, all in all, not a bad defense. Lost a little bit. But now he can move down and retake his natural. There's no more Lings coming across the map.
Yep. Looks like only a total of 5 workers killed that run.
And Omee has started taking his third. He needs to actually start spreading this creep, or he's going to be pretty vulnerable to a counterattack here.
Scan going down. He does see the natural spore crawler and a spine crawler at the front.
Actually, consider that kind of choice of a little baneling pressure to be a really, really good one on this map. No matter what, even if the wall's starting to go up, you have this chunk of debris that you can just hit over and over again and then break down pretty easily. It's a very wide ramp, so it takes a while to make it secure. Those two supply depots are not quite flush together. I wonder if he's going to put like a bunker on the back of it.
Hellions running up to the front here. Straight into... Ooh, spine crawler twitched a little bit. This is ready to go.
Spine crawler, two roaches. He hasn't checked the third to see if there's anything there. Guess it's not either. It's not too much of a concern for him just yet, or there he goes. Now he's actually changing his angle. 2 more Hellions running on the back of it. Come to this location.
Yep. Definitely gonna at least catch the creep.
Yeah, he can kill those 3 Lings right there. Trying to put down a spine crawler and hello. I mean, Lings, drones. What am I saying? It's like hello. That's actually more than enough time for him to kill that all. Oh, no cancel. Some little resources there. Not too much yet. Queen's gonna pop out, be right in the way of that. It's burned down. Roach is gonna come out to help and uses.
Ooh, no cancel on that one either.
One didn't get the Queen. Actually left it alive at 4 health.
Right out of the egg and into the frying pan, it looked like. Banshee was rallied to the front. I don't know. Did Omee see that?
You know, I'm not sure. I mean, he was pretty focused on keeping this location alive. Could have easily missed it. That's an annoying amount of DPS. No!
Drone transfer?
No!
Oh, burned.
That hurts. That hurts. How much did he lose just now? Like 6 or 7, basically for free, and then he lost the Queen.
9 total.
Oh, hello. There's a Banshee here. Oh, the pressure is real.
It's gonna look The
pressure was real. That's right. There you go.
It still is, in fact. He's moving in on this third base again. No cancel. A 4th time.
Just putting lots of resources on Omee's part here. And the thing is, even the Lings come out and deal with the Hellions, he needs something to deal with this Banshee. Just keep burning that.
He's targeting the hatchery. He's gonna get us around. These Hellions are all gonna die. Ooh. Oh, maybe not. 2 escape.
Really, ooh, snipe that creep tumor. Get it. Make sure the creep doesn't connect. You can go back to work on the hatchery. Oh, okay, that's fine. Another Banshee showed up and suicided itself into a bunch of Queens.
A little bit of miscontrol there. Lost the Banshee to the Queen.
It's like having a news report. Yeah, just in, a Banshee has flown straight into the enemy and died. It is very tragic. Yes.
We are contacting the family to let them know what has happened. For some reason, we have no idea why.
Unknown as to whether he was ordered to do this, or she was ordered, rather. She was ordered to do this, or simply decided to on their own. Investigations pending. Or not, because this is the Dominion.
And they don't care.
Yep.
I don't think the Dominion is unionized. Just a thought, maybe. Then again, do you unionize the military? Food for thought there.
Not if you're the Dominion, you don't. But this is a very interesting setup from DaveSprite here. He's got a couple bunkers on the low ground. Siege tanks up above and curving outward. So he can hit attacks to the north and to the south. He's vulnerable to the north of the 3rd base, but that's in the opposite direction of his opponent. So this is a pretty nice setup here, I think. All he needs is something to cover this other attack path from the south. And he's going to be pretty well off, I think.
Yep. Omee dropping an infestation pit is natural. We see an armory going down for DaveSprite. So will we see Thors?
You know, I think we will.
I would
We haven't
like
seen
to see.
Hellbats yet, though.
I would like to see Thors. Hellbats would be good too.
There's a changeling hanging out at the front of the base, getting all the information about what's being built and the upgrades. Another way to identify a changeling is it does not actually receive those upgrades, I don't believe. 45 health, no armor. Nice spot to slip that in.
Yep, completely under the radar there.
So Omee's going out for some more pressure here. I don't know how much he's going to be able to get done with this. There's a decent amount of Marines and a siege tank already in that spot, as well as a couple medevacs. The entire force of Omee is just stopped out there. Look at that. Oh, it's because there's a Banshee attacking down here.
Yeah, there we go. Spore crawler going down, trying to root itself for
Banshee gets away, finds a random drone stopped out there. Oh, if he had gone just further south, further north, would have seen that entire attack force and been like, wait, what? This is actually one of the strangest things I've ever seen. Someone moving out for an attack and just hitting that hold position button.
Yeah, they're just kind of stopped there. Yeah, got tired. We're gonna take a break. Pass me the coffee.
Changeling running out to the front of the area now. Not giving himself away, but just yet. Omee actually moving the Changeling in to keep it well disguised.
Very nicely done.
And there's a Baneling. Did he catch the Banelings at the edge of that force? He's moving forward. Widow Mine actually hanging out
shortly.
Frontier. There's no detection here. The Widow Mine, unfortunately, was not planted. Decent splitting going on. Actually, it's not losing too much there, and so many siege tanks in the back of that the Banelings can't really get too close. This is a rough spot for Omee. He's moved the army over. Yeah, he moved the army north to make it look like he was out of position, and re-engaged to the south. Banelings 1 basically didn't kill anything. Ooh. Really solid engagement from DaveSprite.
Yeah, rough trade for Omee there, losing most of those Banelings to actually a bunker.
He's down 70 supply. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, now we're going to see that counterattack right during the Ultralisk being built, and it's like 1 or 2 is going to come out, then they're going to show up and die immediately. It's brutal. It's brutal, but it's what we're watching, guys. And yeah, decent split already here from DaveSprite. He has nothing to fear in terms of the Banelings just yet. There are some being built. Siege tanks are going to be down and in place more than enough time, though. And he's moving forward to attack this base here. Scan going down is going to pick off the Spine Crawler just as it finishes.
Moving in, assaulting this base as Hatchery will fall for sure as Ultra pops out.
Banelings do get a good hit there. There's halflings in a little bunch, but keeps Marines, halflings, in that little bunch, keeps most of them alive. I've been casting ZBZs, you know.
Hey, that's alright. Fine by me.
That Overlord is wondering, how am I not dead? And then the medevac is wondering, why did I die?
Lings coming out, throwing themselves against the tanks, taking out 1.
Oh, has Omee not found it? Has DaveSprite not found the space? He hasn't. He doesn't know about that other third. He's scanned down here and he sees the Ultras, though. It might be enough information for him to kind of piece together that one is up here. He's not checking just yet. He's fallen back to defend. No Marauders in this army, so it's very, very potent against this. Only a couple. Actually, yeah, only a couple Marauders and a single Widow Mine, so not a whole lot to deal with this. It looks like DaveSprite's just going to move forward to push the issue right now.
He's going to have good positioning on these tanks if he's going to take those Ultras out. You know, there are 5 of them here, so those Marines are going to be in for quite the mauling.
Pretty much at max for our Terran player right now. Omee's at about half that supply, but the overall power of the Ultralisks against an army like this is nothing to ignore. Banelings as well, if they trade well.
Ooh.
Siege tank's not in position. Baneling mine has been set. No scans coming up to check. This would be extremely brutal if this happens. Oh, but the Banelings pop up and actually only trade okay. That could have been way, way worse for DaveSprite. It's a good thing he like picked exactly that spot to spread out.
Oh,
So Marine's using these siege tanks as a choke point. Going to lose the siege tanks, but he is going to kill most of these. Oh, that is a bad idea. Here comes the scan, and down go the Ultralisks.
No contest there.
And that is an incredibly expensive loss for our Zerg player. Those things are not cheap. They're like carriers. Yep. You build them, you feel powerful, and then they die, and you feel broke.
Yep. Omee cleaning up this drop in his main almost took out his Baneling Nest there. Trying to rebuild this third, but these Marines got their guns on it. That is going to fall without a cancel.
No, DaveSprite, no!
Move command!
No! There you go. Does realize what's going on, turns, guns it all down. It's more enough power to do this. He's also 2 upgrades ahead. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. And now he's just going to do like the weird hold position wiggle thing. He's going to burrow his drones after losing half of them, unfortunately, so still taking a huge amount of damage. The hatchery itself goes down, and a Ultralisk is going to pop right on top of this army. That actually is going to be pretty scary. Will it? He's starting to do damage to it. He's got about...
Not going to bother with the egg.
Oh, yes, he is. Oh, will it finish in time? He's got 4 seconds left. No, he canceled.
Oh, he canceled.
These drones were like...
We're alive! Oh, hang on to your minerals, men. They're just kind of poking out. How do Marines not see that? Oh my goodness!
Real far down. GG says Omee.
Heart 34 from DaveSprite. Winning already. Oh no!
For those of you who don't know, in the lobby he said that after Omee took pink from him.